Greetings and much blessings. Now is a good time to fast. As of late, I have been doing intermittent fasting, or as I like to call the wolf diet, because basically intermittent fasting is just like a wolf's diet, where you just eat a big meal once a day, because you don't know when you're going to get your next meal. And in these times that we live in, and not just because of the so-called pandemic that's out here, but just in these times that we live in, we can really do things different. And of course, it's not to be disingenuous of the pandemic per se, but it's more or less because um, the way it's been put out there in the media, the way it's been projected, it's just to invoke fear onto people. Usually in certain situations, you need to be calm. You know, a lot of times you hear the statement, uh, desperate times call, desperate times call for desperate measures. I did a video speaking out against that. But, you know, right now we're in uncharted waters. So it's similar to if you were jettisoned of a boat or a ship and you're out in the deepest of water, you have to remain calm so you don't drown because you're in panic. And so, yes, right now, folk are drowning because they're in panic. This social drowning that's occurring because of all the media advertisements invoking all this fear in this pandemic. Yes, there could be things going on out there, you know, that are taking place, but nevertheless, you remain calm. How about media outlets advertising how to be calm in this situation, how we can stick together, how we don't need to shut down as a collective, as a country, as a global entity. We just find ways to shift gears so it doesn't affect the way we go about living our lives. Now, that's a side note, but I just thought I'd throw that in there just in case, you know, there's always that just in case. Someone thinks that I'm criticizing this whole pandemic thing. But with that said, getting back to my original talking point here, um, this is a good time to fast because yeah, as late as I said, I have been practicing the intermittent fasting, or what I like to call the wolf diet. But this is really a good time to just take it a step further. You just need to do a complete fast, which is you need to go a day without eating. You need to go a full day without eating. And I really mean that. You can do fluids. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, some people can say, and there's been research about this, but they say that popcorn suffices because it doesn't really have a lot of the cholesterol. It still has nutrients per se, you know, just basic nutrients, but not a lot of cholesterol. And it doesn't really have a lot of the nutrients either. It's more like you're eating air, basically. So popcorn can definitely suffice to help you with hunger pains, just in case. Um, Doing a complete fast is just something you're not used to yet. Chewing gum helps too. But overall, just use this day for fluids. And you can even get all your nutrients that you need, and maybe even for some, you know, your certain levels of cholesterol, you can get that with just a fluid diet for that day. Now, for some folk, they take it a step further. They just drink water only. No fluid diets, just a full complete fast. You know, just drinking only water that day. Because see, where I'm getting at with this, just to tie this in with the whole foundation of what I speak over here at this channel, it's all about ridding your body of all this toxin stuff and all these GMOs that are in our system here, especially here in the United States where I reside. For those who are listening to this video internationally, I'm speaking from the standpoint of me being currently in the United States. Um, and I can't even say Canada because Canada might do things different than the United States in regards to GMOs. But with that said, this is a good time to do a complete fast. Rid yourself of those toxins. Completely flush your body out completely. A lot of these ailments you think you got going on because you think it's some health condition, it's probably not that at all. It's just probably you having not the best diet in the world. Y'all stay blessed.